Today's Common Clash is going to take place on the Trollsford Swamps, another Rise of the Valkyrie Master Set scenario map, and there are going to be 4 glyphs, symbol side up. They are not the glyphs from the scenario setup, but that's what they're going to be today. And coming in at 490 points worth of units is going to be one of the armies, the Deathreavers, and their hero, the Hellforged Manticore. Let's take a look at their abilities. The Deathreavers have Scatter. After a Deathreaver you control rolls defense dice against a normal attack, you may move any 2 Deathreavers you control up to 4 spaces each. And Disengage. Deathreavers are never attacked when leaving an engagement. And Climb ×2. When moving up or down levels of terrain, Deathreavers may double their height. Hellforged Manticore has the following abilities. Blast Furnace 15. During Hellforged Manticore's turn, before moving with it, and each time it moves onto a space during this movement, you must roll the 20-sided die once for each figure that is adjacent to Hellforge. If you roll a 15 or higher, that figure receives 1 wound. Figures with the lava-resistant special power are not affected by Blast Furnace. Hellforge cannot roll for Blast Furnace against the same figure more than once per turn. Feed the Forge 15. If a figure or destructible object adjacent to Hellforge is destroyed, you may roll the 20-sided die. Add 8 to the roll if the figure is an Isonek, Soulborg, or destructible object. If you roll a 15 or higher, you may remove a wound marker from this card. Isonek Advance. At the start of each round, after all order markers have been placed, if all of your order markers are placed on Isonek army cards, you may move Hellforge up to 4 spaces. Hellforge must end this movement on an empty space. So that is going to be 9 squads of Deathreavers going up against the other challengers today, because they are 40 points each. The Deathreaver army is going to be represented by the red D20. And coming in at 485 points, the challengers are going to be 3 squads of the Granite Guardians, represented by the yellow D20. They are bringing along the hero Zelrig. They have the following abilities. Rock Throw. If a Granite Guardian has a height advantage on an opponent's figure, it may add 2 to its range when attacking that figure. Landslide. A Granite Guardian with a height advantage on an adjacent opponent's figure rolls an additional attack die when attacking that figure. Gain High Ground. After taking a turn with the Granite Guardians, you may move each Granite Guardian you control up to 1 space. This space may be up to 4 levels higher. Zelrig has Majestic Fire Special Attack. Range 7, Attack 3. Choose a figure to attack. Any figures adjacent to the targeted figure are also affected by Majestic Fire's Special Attack. Common squad figures roll 2 less defense dice against Majestic Fire's Special Attack. Roll attack dice once for all affected figures. Each figure rolls defense dice separately. Zelrig cannot be affected by his own Majestic Fire's Special Attack. And Flying. When counting spaces for Zelrig's movement, ignore elevations. Zelrig may fly over water without stopping, pass over figures without becoming engaged, and fly over obstacles such as ruins. When Zelrig starts to fly, if he is engaged, he will take any leaving engagement attacks. D20's gathered. Round 1 initiative. It's going to be 15 to 14, so Granite Guardians are going to go first. We are actually going to go all in on Zelrig. So we've got order marker number 1 on Zelrig, and with a movement of 6, we will just fly right here and get this. Might and Soul. Okay, well, I need to pause and gather some D20s before he does the Majestic Fires into that group. Okay, so there are 36 Deathreavers, so I'm going to make some rolls here, and as usual, just do the back of the line to the front towards this army, and then we'll roll for this one. So right here I have 20 D20, so let me just get these ready. So there's roll 1. And just a reminder before I look up the results of this roll, the Glyph of Might and Soul, Massive Curse. For each figure on the battlefield, yours and your opponent's, roll the 20-sided die. If you roll a 1, the figure is destroyed. If you roll a 2 through 20, the figure is safe. And revisiting that roll, out of the initial roll, only 1 was rolled. Alright, we have the remaining 16, and this one here is going to be for the Hellforge. Alright, so then we've got 1 here. Okay, only 1 more was destroyed. Now roll for the Granite Guardians. Well, 2 were destroyed. And now for Zelrig and the Granite Guardians, we have 9 d20s, normal sized, and then this embery weird one is going to be for Zelrig. So, well, none. Party till I die. Alright, now Zelrig is going to do a Majestic Fire special attack right onto this one here. That's range 7, attack 3. They are commons, they will roll 2 less defense dice, and it is a special attack, so it will not trigger a scatter. 3! Accidentally hit my doorbell alert, but now there is a Majestic Fires shaped hole in their starting grid. So I guess that's the drawback of having that many figures. Nice job, Zelrig. Order marker number 1 is going to be on the Deathreavers. So we want to break up these groups here. But this glyph could prove useful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know it's dumb to attack him at height, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Glyph of Krevkor. Common attack +1. Well, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if we can take out Zelrig here. Okay, we have 3 attacks up of 2. Not the best, but it's something. Okay, nothing. 1. Zelrig has a defense of 4 normally, +1 for height. And defended. And then attack number 2. Messed up my own system. 1 normally, 1 for the glyph. That's going to be 2. Zelrig has 3 normally, 1 for height. And that is going to be nothing. So, takes 2 wounds. Alright, Zelrig is going to disengage from this group. Might and Soul is gone. So that'll be 3 leaving engagement attacks. 1, 2, 3. And he'll stop there. Let me roll for those. Bink. 1. Takes 1 wound. Okay. So he's at 3 damage. And Zelrig is going to 1, 2, 3, 4. Majestic Fires right there. So again, 3 attack dice. And that's another 3. They can't roll defense dice against that. So that is going to be another bomb. I had another editing problem there, so you'll notice that jump. But took out those 7. It's another Majestic Fires. Order marker number 2 is going to be on the Deathreavers. So, well, we will go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we've got 4 attacks on Zelrig, 2 from across, 2 up as well. So we have 1 normally, 1 for the glyph. These will be the attacks up, nothing. Second attack up, 1, 3 normally, 1 for height, and that is going to be defended. 2 attacks across, 1 normally, 1 for the glyph, for 2. Defended, and again, 1 more. And that is going to be nothing. Takes another wound. Order marker number 3 is on Zelrig, and we're going to do a Majestic Fire special attack right there. going to be 2. So now they have a chance. Roll 3 times. 1 dead. That'll be the center one. Another dead. And another dead. Okay. 3 more dead Deathreavers. Alright. Order marker number 3 is going to be on the Deathreavers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this one. 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So 3 attacks on Zelrig. 1 normally, 1 for the glyph. For 1. Takes it. He's at 5 damage of 6 health. Attack number 2 is 2. And did not defend. Zelrig goes down. A lucrative round for Zelrig, though, because that was 14 figures destroyed by him. So, or no, 17 figures. Not bad for a first round. That's why Zelrig is deadly. And usually the starting zone attacks go quite terribly for me. Probably could have put a few markers onto the Hellforge to put an end to him faster, but I banked on the Deathreavers thinking, 36 of them, they would be alright. So, job well done, Zelrig. Alright, 14 to 6. Granite Guardians are first. So, we will do up to 1 space. They have a movement of 3. Go height of 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be a fall damage. But I mean, he can just walk down. This one can. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. After taking a turn with Granite Guardians, you may move each Granite Guardian you control up to 1 space, maybe up to 4 levels higher. Well, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. All right. Deathreavers. Let's lock these guys down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Glyph of Ranavig, no flying. Okay, that would have been useful for Zelrig, but he did. So instead, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one will take that. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay. First, an attack across. It's going to be 1 normally. 1 for the glyph. For 1, Granite Guardians have a defense value of 5. Alright. Idiot. Okay, that was pretty dumb of that guy. Now we'll do an attack down. So 1 normally, 1 for height, 1 for the glyph. And that is going to be nothing. So at least 1 Deathreaver did something. Seriously, your hero dies and you show up to die. Okay, number 2. We're going to do Granite Guardians again. And we will go 1, 2. Glyph of Wennick. Okay, that's going to be a wound at the end of the round if he's still on there. We'll do... That one's going to stay there. 1, 2, that one's not going to stay there. they can only move 3. Slow. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This one would not get height advantage either. Not a lot in terms of height advantage here. Make a choice, for you are just wasting film and time. Film. 1, 2, 3. Let's just get some fights going here. And that one's engaged as well. I move that one and that one. I get one more. Make it count? I don't think I can. So this one will go here. 1, 2. All right. This is after taking a turn with them. So we're going to get some attacks in. We will do an attack across right there. It is a normal. And that is going to be 1. They have a defense of 4. And that is blank. That's a dead Deathreaver. Okay, and after a Deathreaver you control rolls defense dice against a normal attack, you may move any 2 Deathreavers you control up to 4 spaces each. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We'll stop that one there. And then we will do an attack down. So he's got height advantage. So adds 1 for height and 1 for landslide. And that is 3. 4 defense. Blank. Another dead Deathreaver. And that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, their turn is done. We'll advance. 1, 1, 1. Oh, it can be up to 4 levels higher. I should have put that guy in the water because I could have got him up there. That was dumb. Yeah, I'll do 1, 1, 1, 1. All right. That is it for them. Order marker number 2, Deathreavers. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one will stop there. And this one will go to the glyph. Let's get... No, that's dumb. Let's get some attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one will stop there. So that's going to be an attack, and an attack. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we'll get an attack across right there first. It's going to be 1 normally, 1 for the glyph. For 1. And defended. We'll do an attack down. 1 normally, 1 for height, 1 for the glyph. And that's going to be 1. And that was not worth putting this Deathreaver in harm's way. Defended. And we'll get an attack across right there. 1 normally, 1 for the glyph. Okay, 1. Okay, defended. Without a lot of range support, I'm misusing the Deathreavers. They're not an offensive unit, they're defensive. So I should probably start banking on that Hellforge, otherwise these things are going to start falling. So, order marker number 3, Granite Guardians. We will do... This one will go there. that would be after taking a turn, so I want to get some attacks in. This one will stay engaged. 1, and go there. No, he'll go here. 2. Stop there. And then this one will not do something stupid like that. This one will go here. Okay. This one will get a height attack down. So with rock throw, because he has height advantage on the opponent's figure, adds 2 to his range. So with the range of 3, I could have been hitting, I was thinking range 2, I could have been hitting more of these things. Dumb, read your attack cards and learn their army cards and learn their abilities. So we've got 3 normally, 1 for height and 1 for landslide. And that's going to be 4. And no surprise there. Deathreavers out. And we will go 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. We will get an attack here. I should be pulling these away too to not do the attacks. Another dumb thing. I'm doing dumb things for both armies. So we've got 3 normally. I'm not using the units as they're intended. So we've got 2. And that's 2. Defended. But let's... because they never take leaving engagement attacks. So 1, 2, 3. That one will stop there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to minimize the casualties, not just keep feeding the Granite Guardians units while moving up the back line. We have glyph advantage, so let's keep that going. We will do 1. That one will stop there. And then, wait, no we won't, because the Granite Guardian's turn is finished. They will go 1, 1, 1, 1. Alright, now the Deathreavers are going to go, but still that might have been dumb anyway, because they can double their height with climb. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll get height advantage on that guy. Two and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll stop that one there, and we'll just get some attacks. We'll slow these things down. All right, we'll get an attack down. 1 normally, 1 for the glyph, 1 for height. For 3. And that is going to be 2. Not enough. You are dead. We will do an attack right there. 1 normally, 1 for the glyph. For 1. 1. Defended. Barely. Okay, that is the round. Now to roll for Wennick. 12. So we will just choose a Deathreaver to die. Setting up order markers again. The screen is pretty much set up. These things are going to have an extremely slow advancement. So it is time for the Hellforge to rollin'. Keep them doggies rolling. Ride! 11 to 6. Hellforge Manticore. And at the start of each round, after all order markers have been placed, if all your order markers are placed on Isonek army cards, you may move the Hellforge up to 4 spaces. So, he will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't really stop right there. So now, he Each time it moves onto a space, you must roll 25 for each figure adjacent. So I probably just crushed a bunch of those things. Oops, I thought it was enemies only. So we're not going to do that. It's a new unit. Just got him, so I don't have him memorized, but we still have to roll the d20. So 5, and that figure receives a wound. It does not. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we will take his actual turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll make sure to not get any. Well, they all have height advantage anyway. Not quite what I hoped for, but I don't want to crush my own Deathreavers taking the shortest path. Order marker number 1, Granite Guardian. Plural. Okay, I was wasting this height advantage trying to get them in range. So this one is in range of the Hellforge. Why is this so tough? There's like one path to go. I want the best. Okay, can this dude... He can't see through this guy to this one, but he can see that one. So, this one... 1, 2, 3... Okay. Here's what we're going to do. This one is going to get a height attack down on that Deathreaver. So 3 normally, 1 for landslide, 1 for height, and rock throw enables the range. So we've got 2. And defended, and we're most definitely not going to move that one. So we will instead 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, there goes that. This one can't do the range attack on the Hellforge now, so we will attack that. No height advantage. Wait. Yeah, this dude can't see through his buddy's moss-covered shoulder, so... This one, though, however... You can see that tail end of that one. So this one is going to get a height attack down. Three normally, 1 for landslide, 1 for rock throw. There we go, 3. Better. But 2, not defended, dead. But they rolled defense dice, and we don't want the Hellforge to get a rock thrown at him. So instead... 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, it's only 4 spaces each. So 1, 2, 3. We'll move that one right back there. Okay, then we'll get an attack on that dude. Squeak! Alright, 1. And defended. Okay. That is rolling defense dice, so we will do... Let's just keep this going. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We'll stop and just have that be a choke point, because Hellforge is going to go, and he has a movement of 4. He already did the Ice-Neck Advance, which is only at the beginning. And he is huge 9. So, we will go 1, 2, 5, that one's fine. And 3, we'll stop there. We got to roll 2 more times. 19. You've been forged. And 7. Okay. Dies next soul board. Destructible object, nothing. And they don't have lava resistant. They only have 1 life, so he is dead. Now, Hellforge is going to get an attack up on that one. 4. 1. They have a defense of 5 normally, 1 for height. And that's defended. Not too surprising for the results there, but order marker number 2, Granite Guardians. Now we do want to do this. That's height advantage. Do that one. And they can move 3. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. And this one still has height advantage, so he will stay here and rock throw. Okay, let's get some boulders tossed on this guy. That would be all 3 of them can get a height attack. Only one of them does not get the lands, or the... No, they all get the landslide bonus. One of them can't rock throw, which doesn't matter because Hellforge is right there. So, first we will get an attack down from height. 3 normally, 1 for height, 1 for landslide. And that is going to be 3. Hellforge only has a defense of 4. Blocks 2 of it. Okay, now we'll rock throw from there to there. Height advantage, landslide, 3 normally. Alright, 2 more. Defended. And we'll do another rock throw. 3 normally, height advantage, landslide. And 3. Blocks all but 1 of it. Okay, order marker number 3 is going to be on the Hellforge. So before he starts moving, it's 9, 8, and we'll go 1, 2. He will stay engaged, but go there and get 2 more rolls. 18, sizzled and fizzled, and 9. So you're all right. We will get an attack down. So Hellforge with height. 4 attack normally, 1 for height. And that is going to be, wait. Okay, so he has to roll a 20-sided die if a figure or destructible adjacent is destroyed. So we did 1. So that'll be the attack roll still. So 2. He's got 2, but got to see if he Iron Chefs himself some Granite Guardians. Nope, by Kazim! So 2. They have a defense of 5. Cookie-san. Alright. That is going to be 1. Not defended. It's not looking good. GG's. Granite Guardians is probably going to be standing for good game. Granite Guardians. They have no choice. This adds 0 height, so he's going to stay engaged and go there and has to stop. We'll get an attack down. 3 normally, 1 for landslide, 1 for height, and 2. You guys get all these dice, and you do nothing with them. Feed the hordes, Hoysons. So, 3, defended. Let's do an attack. Up. You guys are done. That's going to be 1. And, or 2. That was 2. Counting shields already. Blank. That's 2 more. And we'll get an attack across. For 2. And that's going to be 2. Defended. Well, this is going to be pretty important here. First off, we'll roll for Wannick. 19. Just kill off a Deathreaver. This match is going to make me implement a different rule, I believe. So, I'm still going to record this result. But in the future, yeah, I'll go through that in a minute. Alright. Initiative. At the start of each round, after all order markers have been placed, you may move him up to 4 spaces. And I could have moved him that first time safely, because it's only during his turn where that slag stuff happens. Alright, so 19 and 11. Hellforge team is going to go first. But at the start of the round, we'll just move him here from Iceneck advance. So now it is his turn. There are 2 figures adjacent to him. He's going to start his movement. 17 will fry this guy. Somebody's sitting on the hot seat, getting ready to fry. And 19, so that's 2. Let's see if he heals. 9. And 11. Nope. However, it should be, if a figure is, one of these should still be alive, because the burn roll, the 19, would have been the feed the forge roll. So he heals 1 instead. So he started his movement still, and that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. He will go up here, and he will roll. Let's see if he can burn this dude. 5. Nope. But we'll get an attack down with height. This Hellforge is nasty. Alright. 2. And that is 1. Not enough. And if a figure or destructible object adjacent to Hellford is destroyed. Hellford. 6. Is that right? Is that right? You're not going to survive on Wannick, dude, so you might as well get off of it. 1, 2, 3. And 1. No, that's just setting you up for a height. You're going to die. There's no way. Okay. Attack the Hellforge. If you get 3 skulls. If you get 3 skulls and he rolls absolutely blank, you'll kill him. And, 3 and 3. That almost was a really cool moment. A historic Common Clash roll. But instead, it was as if nothing happened at all. So now they can landslide. Oh boy. Hellforge is going to go with order marker number 2. Crispy Critters. This guy is 14. You are okay. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to take the leaving engage roll. Doesn't matter. 1. Nope, that would stop his movement. So instead, we are going to try and take you out. Take me out. 3. And 1. Boink. It's like the sound it makes when Goofy hits himself on the head and a bump comes out of his head. Boink. And you're not feeding your forge very well. You know what? Order marker number 2, Granite Guardians. 1, 2, 3, wham. Let's fight you. You dirty rat. That's nothing. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Order marker number 3, Hellforge. He's kind of... I did an illegal move. Water stops movement. He would have been down here. I have to go back and undo all that. Haha! No, I do not, because he did Ice Neck advancement into that water. So he's good. But we'll just plop him back down, I guess. So, order marker number 3, Granite Guardian. He's gonna jump up here. No, he's not. That would be a leaving engagement attack, and that's a lame way to die. So instead, we'll just fight down at that Deathreaver. 3 normally, 1 for height. Deathreavers did not attack this Granite Guardian. Oops. Oh well. We'll just say they passed, because there's quite a few left. 2. Sloppy plays, because I'm already assuming how the game will go. 1 Granite Guardian. Although it is highly improbable, there is a chance that he could survive and kill all of these things. It is minuscule, though. That would mean this Granite Guardian would have to survive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 figures. Well, let me just say, Granite Guardian, at Cornell University, they have an incredible piece of scientific equipment known as a tunneling electron microscope. Now, this microscope is so powerful that by firing electrons, you can actually see images of the atom, the infinitesimally minute building block of our universe. Granite Guardian, if I were using that microscope right now, I still wouldn't be able to locate my interest in your problem. Thank you for your die rolls. Let's keep it going. And that's why the Deathreavers didn't attack, because it was all on Hellforge. Anyway, let's scatter. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's rack them up. Gee, I wonder who we're going to go all in on. Nobody. On that side. Initiative 13 to 10. Granite Guardian. He's gonna attempt to schwack that Remy the rat. Again, I think that's the second one I called Remy. Anyway, Ratatouille. 1. 1. Defended. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, all order markers are not on Ice Neck cards, so he does not do the Ice Neck advance this time. But, order marker number 1, he's going to do his advancement as well with gain high ground. Why would he go that way? He'll go there. Doesn't matter, he's putting himself in harm's way either way. So yeah, he will go there. Just to make the Hellforge work a little bit. 1, 2, 3, and first... got 20. Ooh! Yeah. And he doesn't heal. Not even a morsel worth remembering. So the Hellforge, this little Robocop-looking guy, who's part of this giant machine, that are alive, you're coming with me. Well, that is that. I'm not going to make a separate video announcing this change, but I will address it next time I do a video. there were way too many Deathreavers. There's a 500 point limit filling up commons against one hero. We'll chalk this one up for another gimmick match, because that was so many units going up against a smaller amount. So I'm going to limit it to going back to Common Clash 1, where it was up to 16 is the max that the enemy army can have in terms of the amount of miniatures. So yeah, that shouldn't happen again. Should I replay this match? Probably. Does it matter in the long run? Probably not, because I intend to keep this series going. Different matches will have different results, and I'm sure I'll look back and see a lot of mistakes and things that I could have done differently. The point of this is to just get the Heroscape on the table and play with it. Have a little fun. So that's that. And we have current stats are as follows. Season 2 sits thusly.